Hello, this is Slowwater coming at you live from Slowwater Acres. Today I'm going to do a little test of Panigale V2 Super Quadro heating or overheating issue. So what we'd have here is we have two 2024 Panigale V2s, which are the last. These are the last of the Super Desmo Super Quadro V2s. So they have the single-sided swing arm. They have the they actually have the clip-ons. They have the higher horsepower. These are the what I would call the real Panigale V2 race bikes. They're track bikes. So on this bike, they each have 15,000 miles. They've each had their Desmo services, and they've all been serviced 100% by the Ducati dealership, and they run great. This one here still has its stock muffler, which is right here. This is the stock muffler, which is this thing. This Panigale V2 Super Quadro has this basically straight exhaust without the catalytic converter. That is what's installed on this bike, as you can see here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn these both on and let them idle and see how hot they get. So I'm going to do that right now. So let me turn them on. And this is a cold start. The temperature, it's in the shade, so it's not thermally loaded. So this bike reads 88 degrees or 90 degrees is the ambient temperature. So I'm going to, and then this other bike reads 88 degrees Fahrenheit. So that's the ambient temperature in the shade today here in California. So I'm going to start them up. Okay, it's 106. It's still low on this bike. 104. 111. About the same. 108, 109. 115, 117. 113, so they're about the same. As I started that one sooner. 115, 122, 118, 130, 127, 129, 130, about the same. 133. 138. This bike's still ahead. I started it about 5 seconds before that one, or 10. 140, 136. So they're tracking about the same. 142, 138. 142. 147. 149. 145. 147. 151. So far they're heating up about the same. So that tells me the thermostat probably, I think the thermostat starts turning on at 190 degrees. They should get up to 190 soon. This is 154, 151. 158. 154, 156, 160. Again, this bike I started about 10 seconds or 15 before that one, so a little bit ahead. I think it turns the thermostat turns on at 190, so 163, 160, 162, 169. I think we're good. We're heating up slowly, so we'll let these run a little longer. Again, this bike has the stock exhaust, which is this thing. This is the flapper valve here. Opens and closes that. The flapper is open. Again, these are both Desmo Super Quadro V2s. 181, 183, 178. So far nothing interesting. They are just heating up. I think when it gets to 190, we might see something interesting. I believe that's what the thermostat is set to start cooling at 190. The oil fans are not on yet. So temperature of the air is 90 degrees. Temperature of the bike is 183. This says 88 and 190. 88 degrees Fahrenheit temperature air at 190. 192. 185. 194. 195. fan has not turned on yet. The oil fan, the oil cooling fan. 194. This is 203. 205. 198. 198. 208. 208, 210. 201. 'I think we'll shut this test down when it gets to 215. $215. So neither fan has turned on. So we will 210. I'll restart. So I would say this is inconclusive. I don't want to go above 215. So they so these both kind of warmed up the same. I'll rethink this and might have to do a round 2 temperature test. I know the lower fan did not turn on because these bikes have a lower radiator, that's an oil one, and an upper one that's a water. So the fan didn't even turn on. So I will Slow-Rider will scratch his head. I do know that when we are out riding around, this seems to be about 10 degrees cooler. But I had to verify that, so I just got to be careful. Since they're both sitting here, it's hard to do this test yourself. It'd be good if we're riding around. We could just ride the two on the freeway side by side and pull over. But, well, they heat up about the same, so I was surprised. All right, Slow-Rider out. There you go.